We've got some stories in irresponsible weaponry. We begin with this one, where a dog shot a man.
Of course it did. Did he not give him steak?
He had a gun just laying on his bed next to his sleeping girlfriend, you know.
As one would do.
A 1-year-old pit bull named Oreo. Adorable. Quote,
it is. That's an adorable name.
Got his paw stuck in the trigger guard and ended up hitting the trigger, according to the police in Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah. He was then shot, escaping with a graze to his left thigh that was treated in the hospital. This is not the first time this has happened, Mike. 2 years ago, a German Shepherd shot and killed a 30-year-old man in Kansas after it stepped on a rifle and shot him. In 2018, a 51-year-old man from Iowa was shot in the leg by his pit bull Labrador mix. You're picturing Looney Tunes, right? Where it's actually picking up the gun.
Yeah, the gun. Yeah, and firing it. Yeah, exactly. Make me poop outside. I'm going to go in that toilet. Don't make me take a dump. It's minus 50 out there, you son of a bitch. I'm going to shoot you.
Local news station said that the girlfriend, who was not named, saying she was sleeping at the time. The dog is a playful dog, and he likes to jump around and stuff like that. It just went off. Her lesson, keep the safety on or use a trigger lock. Or, hear me out.
Okay.
Don't sleep with your gun.
Maybe. Possibility there.
Probably
Possibility.
Shouldn't be sleeping with a gun in your bed.
But make sure if you are, you put the safety on.
Yeah, and I'm trying to picture the scenario where, your girlfriend's asleep. You come in, you've got a weapon in your hand, and you just toss it next to her in the bed. The dog thinks it's a toy and goes after it.
Oreo just thought that's what's going on. He's a playful dog.
Bouncing around.
Maybe don't throw the gun. Yeah, don't throw the gun on the bed when she's sleeping. Maybe,
I hope the dog was doing the thing.
Yeah,
I hope the dog was doing the thing where it got it in its mouth and it was like, arr, 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 and it just finally just shot the guy. He was trying to catch it and bounce all around. That would have been awesome.
That would have been amazing.
I don't know. I don't own guns. Never had a gun, but I probably wouldn't just leave it laying there in the bed.
No, because even if Oreo wouldn't have hit it, there's a good chance you'll roll over and do it.
Yeah, it would seem like that.
Well, now let's move to Pennsylvania, the Florida of the East Coast, or the Northeast, I should say.
Mid-Atlantic, yeah.
Yeah. So here's what's going on, all right? And both women are facing charges in this particular altercation, all right? So police say that two women were arguing near an intersection around 9:30 when the suspect, identified as 53-year-old Terry Deacon, went to a vehicle to get a gun. Deacon then shot the other woman, 33-year-old Autumn Reel, in the shoulder. So the 53-year-old shoots the 33-year-old. The suspect, the 53-year-old, also shot herself in the hand at some point during this conflict. So she plugs the other lady in the shoulder, shoots herself in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As paramedics were assisting the woman who was hit in the shoulder, the Autumn Reel spit in the medic's face. So the woman who got shot in the shoulder and is getting work done by the paramedic, so she's the victim. She then spit in the medic's face, according to police. So that's why she got arrested. So she would have been fine of just being a woman who got shot in the shoulder by another woman who shot herself in the hand, but then she spit in the face of the paramedic who's trying to help her with her shoulder wound from getting shot in the shoulder. The police said as soon as the victim assaulted the paramedic, they opened up a whole new case, and she'll be charged with that. Captain Dan Lentz with York Police said, if I got shot in the shoulder, last thing I'd want to do is spit on the individual that's treating me. Okay, Captain Dan, thank you for your words of levity there. The two women knew each other.
Good thing she didn't have a can of Pringles on her.
Took some real bad damage then. The two women knew each other, according to investigators. The individual, the 33-year-old Autumn Reel's uncle, Charles Logan, expressed thanks that his niece was not killed in the shooting. I thank the Lord for that, he said. So far, police have not charged the woman who they say shot Reel. Reel was hospitalized on Tuesday evening. So they haven't actually arrested the woman who shot her in the shoulder. Yeah,
right.
The lady who got shot in the shoulder got arrested.
For those of
What
you
an
who
absolute mess.
Yeah, for those of you who subscribe to the channel, you know that we then take these little news segments and send them back out as YouTube short segments. And I'm going to title this one, Maybe Some People Shouldn't Have Guns. And I just have a funny feeling that we'll get some good response on that.
Do you think the internet may respond to us saying that people shouldn't own guns? I'm excited about the comment section. If 1974 was the worst year in music, I only can imagine when we talk about the Second Amendment rights of individuals.
I think that might be the title that this segment needs to get the engagement that we want.
I love it. And by the way, for those watching, share, like, subscribe. We do appreciate you doing that and helping support the channel in any way you can.